Now a message from Tom Maurer, founder of Sisel
It takes a
International.
lot of it, but it's fulvic acid. And fulvic acid, and we've done some things to do it, it is the most incredible molecule. If there is a miracle molecule, if there is a God-given molecule on earth for mankind, it is that one. That one has, they can't analyze it. They know a lot of things it can do, but it is so spectacular. There would be no land-based life on earth if it wasn't for fulvic acid. Grass could not grow. No plant life could grow. Therefore, no animal life could exist. It is the conversion of solar energy from the sun by plants with chlorophyll, secreted into the soil in a symbiotic relationship with microbes that creates fulvic acid. And it makes everything that you eat become absorbed. It is the energy that actually fuels you. And so we have taken a look at that, and we saw what did they do? Is it when we saw this radiation happening, and people wanted potassium iodide pills, okay? But you know what happened? It only protects your thyroid. That's it. And they're very toxic, and you can't take them. If the nuclear cloud cometh, take it, okay? Other than that, don't, because it's so bad for you. All it does is fill your thyroid with iodine, so radioactive iodine cannot get in. That's it. How about your brain, your organs, your heart, your liver, your lung, your eyes, all of the rest of you? You want to protect that? Well, guess what? We think we've got it. And it's in a product called Body Shield. And it will be out next week. We are bottling it right now. This is how it works. Radiation comes in lots of different ways. It'll power you with gamma radiation, or it will strip electrons away from you. It'll shred you a number of different ways. Fulvates are so complex, is what they do is they neutralize the electronic fields. They either intercept it and bind it, or they provide them and neutralize it. And it's as simple as this equation. You know what salt is? Salt is made of two of the most dangerous toxic ingredients in the world, sodium and chlorine. You put them together, they become sodium chloride, and it is table salt. It does the same thing with radiation. It has such a complex, not understood molecular configuration that it is an acceptor and a donor, and it just provides or takes and neutralizes and ties up radiation. So much so that Dr. William R. Jackson, and you'll have quotes, and we're flying out to interview him Monday to meet with him, and he put a paper out, and he said organic fulvic acid annihilates radiation, nuclear radiation, annihilates it, and he's an authority in it. And when we saw that, and when we looked at this thing as this crisis was happening, guess what they used at Chernobyl? To mop up the radiation, to spray the plants and the soils, and to give to the animals fulvic acid, organic fulvic acid. And we've got it, and we've been using it for a long time. Tell you what, we're a big company, but we can spin on a dime and spit out change. And we're doing it. Okay, so this one will be, guess what, next week. Better get some. You want it for your own health anyway, don't you? I would never, now that I know all of this, and I do a lot of things, you know what it does for the virus? I'll put out something, and you just look and think, holy cow, what doesn't this do? Viruses replicate, right? In cell explosion. What it does is they have receptors. And fulvic, and just some examples. They have a receptor. Fulvic acid is very small. It just blocks all the receptors up. They can't replicate. Viruses. What kind of viruses? Viruses. Yeah, that's the kind of viruses. Can't replicate. Isn't that amazing with what it can do? We're going to do some Kirlian photography, and we're going to take some map that photographs the energy field. We're going to do some hands like that. And I'll tell you what, we'll be ready here in the next couple of months to do that. And you'll be stunned what you see comes out of this thing. Whether this is what a product. Could you not sell a lot of this right now? And you don't have to mess around with potassium iodide. If you want some, we're going to sell potassium iodide too. So if you need it, just in case that we go nuclear down here in Southern California, you'll have some of that. Take some, but take fulvic acid. Take it for your health. Here is the one. And can you believe it? It's been known for a long time. I mean, when it happened in Chernobyl, they just made liquid out. And they sprayed the trees and the leaves, and they washed animals in it and fed animals to it and gave it to people and washed down the equipment. Why? Because it's just taking everything, just neutralizing it. Nuclear radiation. Woo! And everything else. And we live in a radiated world, don't we? From so many other things. How many people are worried about the computers? I am. When I put it in the microwave, I stand back, you know. I have my mother-in-law stick her head in to tell me when it's done. But as for me, I stand back because I know what it can do. So thank you. Anyway, you see where we're at? Are we not the most exciting opportunity in the world? Is there anybody like us? Are we not right place, right time, economy collapsing, companies going down, leaders looking for homes, coming to us in masses, and we're in mega growth in the worst of times. It's us, Sisel. Man, it's time to get going. We are so hot, we're hot. It's time for you to get red hot and get out there and get those people and make it happen. Because you know what's going to happen here in 6 months? We're going to have that meeting. We're going to have thousands and thousands of meetings. We're going to be in somebody's downline. And if these products, Smart Pop for kids, Slender Pop for adults and fat kids too, the Body Shield, skin care, anti-aging, get grow hair, not to grow hair, all of those kinds of things. Who's got fingernail polish that never comes off? My God, folks, look at us. Who can say one of those? Nobody. We can say them all. Gray hair to its natural color. Whew. Where do we stop? I don't know. But it's fun. It's fun. I love it. And that's what I've dedicated my life to, helping you, to give you these products, to give you this opportunity so you can go out there and create wealth and success and health and happiness on a scale that has never been done in multi-level marketing before, and we're going to do it. We are going to be the biggest in the world.